In the spring of 2019, my girlfriend and I went backpacking in Myanmar. We were amazed by the beauty of this wild and fascinating country and the kindness of its colorful inhabitants. It was a trip that we will never forget. During our stay in the Shan State in the north of Myanmar, we went on a trekking tour in the mountains with a local guide named Cam. This young, nature-minded musician knows the area well and gave us a tour of the beautiful jungles and villages around the small city of Shipao. Meeting Cam was inspirational. His positive outlook on human nature and willingness to help out the villagers we met on the way made me feel like I wanted to stay in touch with this guy. Back home, I added Cam as my Facebook friend and we went on with our daily lives. We stayed in touch, and a year later, March 2020, the Covid-19 virus started to spread around the world. Cam informed me that he and some friends started a movement called Food Not Bombs, Northers Shan State, Myanmar, to provide help to the local population. This was necessary because in the beginning of the Covid-19 crisis, the Shan State region in Myanmar went into lockdown, but because of the low amount of COVID cases, the country quickly reopened to keep financial damages to a minimum. Even though Myanmar lifted the lockdown, normal life in this upcoming tourist destination grinded to a complete halt.
Ông mua nhà mòn, dễ đơm rắc khẽ đó, vài khẽ ở hốc ní mà yoga ní, xin học đi dễ ứng khẽ vì học thang này đó, bà đi.
Ý bên khăn miệng mò bên mỹ con ông luôn son bịa lù rơn, sụp hào nè, cái này con ông học bên son bịa, phơi sụp mẹ phải rằn màu nè,ขับเรือเคยคงอยู่แค่นี้เดียวเคยยากเลยยากอย่างแม่ไปเรือการซีมันนะฮานาเปรก่อนอย่างที่เอาหน่ายหอบแบบเมียงกลายโดนสิงเงเอาหน่ายยงก่อนฮะเลยสิเอามาอะไรมาก่อนนะเว้ยก็อันนี้มือแค่รถอ่ะเดี๋ยวจะดิสุภาพอาการเสียเริ่มเมาหนักขี้เยอะบ่งขี้เยอะเมาเลยมันไปเนาะกบได้เอาเบอร์การบิเงียซีมเอาเบอร์บิเงียซีมเอาเบอร์หนักเลยรักทานแค่อันนี้มือดังบอมดังดอนกรีดเรือนลิบมาแค่มายุ่งจะยุ่งอย่าเราคงก็ยุ่งกรีดเคยจืดดียอมเบอร์แค่นี้ยังก็เมียในลูกค้าเคยลูกค้า
In September 2020, the amount of COVID cases in Myanmar started growing steadily. This forced the country into a second lockdown, with disastrous financial consequences for the working class population. Myanmar is a developing country, and under normal circumstances, many Burmese have just the basic necessities to survive. The COVID crisis is putting a lot of extra pressure on the population. Families are struggling to get by. Old people who escaped the clutches of hard labor are forced back into it just to earn enough to have access to food.
Ô sinh bu lệ con đi plan nhằm gừng đàn mà mày ô sinh bu lệ con đi plan khum y ba ơi ô sinh bu lệ con đi plan nhằm gừng đàn mà mày ô sinh bu lệ con đi plan khum y
lên nay cái nè anh hít hay anh ít đó thế là cắn thế cái này cái ngầm nè
sạch đến nay hay kín quê ha.
Mà có sư kín ghép nữa.
The virus is taking its toll on the population, and the government is slow to respond. The Shan State is a very rural place, and people live isolated lives, many of them lacking modern communication tools. And on top of that, there is still a standoff between the military and the rebels going on in the region, so information is very scarce here. The Shipao-based youth movement, Food Not Bombs, started a program to help people in rural areas and is going door to door to provide food, medicine and information.
Có biết nên thì nắm ăn đi ập lại những văn cả hư khá là
nó vẫn có lại
All the interviews that you see in this video were shot during the first lockdown, when supplies were dwindling but still available for high prices. Now, during the second lockdown, the situation is growing even more grim. For many Burmese, food shortage and lack of medicine became a part of their daily life.
ขึ้นข้างในก็ข้างนอกข้าวสารเด็อ๋อครับอ๋อครับ
The Shan State wing of Food Not Bombs is a very small movement that can only help a small group of people in their community. But the local members of the group are very dedicated and risk their own safety by treading into disputed territories to find out who is in need of help. If you would like to help Cam and the Food Not Bombs movement in Myanmar by making a small donation, please visit the Facebook page Food Not Bombs, Northers Shan State, Myanmar. Enjoy these images of Myanmar and thank you for watching.